Out of sight till tonight. Out of sight till tonight by Tish Rays, illustrated by Tides, Ruse, and Joe Matthew. I'm the Cat in the Hat, and tonight we'll take flight and meet some of the critters that come out at night. So it's time to wake up. Let's get ready to creep and see who's awake while we're all fast asleep. Nocturnal animals stay out of sight during the day, but are active at night. I wanted to look up these words right away. Nocturnal means active by night. Diurnal means active by day. Why do nocturnal animals sleep during the day? There are different reasons why they live this way. Some hunt after dark, so they don't compete with diurnal animals for the same food to eat. Ow. Some prowl at night to sneak up on their prey. Some blend in with the dark, which helps them get away. To survive, nocturnal animals have had to adapt to different conditions in their habitat. Fennec fox. Their knee senses help them stay alive through the night. Some have excellent hearing. Some see well in dim light. House cat. Almost anywhere, planet Earth. And AA's big ears help find food in the dark. It can hear tasty bugs moving under the tree bark. A Tarzer's big eyes let in lots of light. It watches for enemies that hunt it at night. Kiwi birds in New Zealand can't see very well. To find food, they depend on their knees' sense of smell. Most animals have nostrils up by their eyes. But look at a kiwi and you'll get a surprise. Nostril. Its nostrils are down at the end of its beak. It must sniff to find food since its eyesight is weak. It takes its long beak and pokes it around. It can smell worms hidden under the ground. Bats are not blind, but some have poor eyesight, so they make high-pitched squeaks when they're flying at night. The squeaks bounce off objects, then back to the ear. From the sound of the echo, bats know what is near. This is echolocation. It's a form of detection. Some bats use to find insects, their size, shape, and direction. Owls have large ear holes and can pick up the sound of animals moving, even under the ground. With eyes big and round to let in the most light, owls see best when they're hunting at night. An owl's flight feathers let the air pass right through, so it can sneak up on a mouse or a shrew. When you ride in a car and its lights sweep the night, you might suddenly see two eyes shining bright. Some animals' eyes reflect light, and so when light hits their eyes seem to glow. This is called eye shine. Watch when you're riding and see if you spot any animals hiding. Most animals' eyes have two kinds of cells. They are called cones and rods, and they help us see well. Human eye. Iris, rods, lens, cones, rods. Cones help to see color, while rods work in dim light. Animals with more rods can see better at night. Some bats, lizards, and snakes have no cones, so they are colorblind. They see just black and gray. Rods, cones. Raccoons scavenge at night to avoid enemies. Their human-like hands open trash cans with A's. They eat almost anything and find food everywhere. If it's old, moldy, or rotten, a raccoon doesn't care. As the moon starts to glow, if you listen with me, soon you will hear a nocturnal ceremony. The night's full of noises. Wolves start to howl to let other wolves know that they're on the prowl. An owl starts hooting to say, "I'm here." He hopes that a female will hear he is near. Crickets start chirping. They chirp and they wait. Each hopes that his chirping will attract a mate. Most toads need to stay damp, which is one reason why they avoid the sunlight. If they dry out, they die. Toads mate at night by the light of the moon. When each male toad sings his own special tune, he sits through the night and keeps singing his song, hoping a female toad will come hopping along. In the desert, some animals sleep through the day's heat. At night, they're hungry and ready to eat. This banded gecko hunts through the night. Its large eyes open wide to let in the most light. To protect its eyes from sunlight during the day, its eyelids will shut almost all of the way. At night in the desert, a sidewinder sits. Its body has heat-sensitive organs called pits. If a male mammal comes near, these pits feel the heat, and that's how the snake can find something to eat. Fireflies flash their lights to attract mates at night. They are not really flies, they are beetles that light. Each species has a pattern of lights that they glow. If a male and female flash the same one, they'll know. When nocturnal animals hunt for food through the night, they try hard to keep their babies from sight. Baby raccoons are called kits. When they're born, they can't see. Their mother hides them in a hole in a tree. A red fox keeps her pups hidden safe in their den. If she senses danger, she'll move them, then move them again. A barn owl hides her outlets in a barn or church steeple to keep them all safe from predators and people. Now dawn is breaking. The night has gone by. The sun starts to rise. The moon fades from the sky. In a hole in a tree, in a cave, den, or nest, nocturnal animals are now going to rest. They must hide somewhere safe. Soon their eyes will be closing. They've spent the night prowling. They'll spend the day dozing. But tonight, in a rainforest, city, or lake, nocturnal animals will be blinking. Awake. The end.